insert joke about how Joe can't pop a beer, and we don't have intro music for the third week in a row. Golly.
Looking good. I like this a lot.
Baby. And welcome back to the Saturday Night Pregame Podcast. Peter's not here this week. It's me, Pat, and Joe. Oh, my God.
We live, baby. We live.
I saw Peter's lines.
It's not my fault. Pat Lynn shook all these beers on his walk back to
Yesterday,
the
I shook them all on the walk yesterday, Joseph.
Yes.
And if you're wondering why we're in a
clearly
different
it still
location-
has an issue.
And if you're wondering why we're in a different location this week, because we're not in Pat Lynch's dirty-ass basement that he can't fix up for us, Peter, tell him why we're not in the basement anymore.
Hey, guys. What's going
Where's
on
your
here?
basement, asshole?
Wait.
Coming in hot.
I mean, listen, I would love to do the podcast at Chris's couch like this kind of thing. You know what this reminds me of, Joe?
A shit show?
Let me get
Your mom's
Oh, no? Not what you guys think? No, no.
Is that just me? Is that just me?
I thought I was going to have – I thought I was going to have
Chris, you have to be on the ones and the twos and make sure that everything's coming through. How am I
You
coming
need to
through?
look
buddy?
at
I'm
that
all
way.
over it.
What's
I'm
up?
all over it.
I am all off the podcast here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a
We're
little
going to
Whoa,
readjust some
whoa,
stuff, and we're
whoa,
about to knock some more beers down because we are really screwing this up tonight.
this shit cray.
It's okay. Let's see if this works a little better so you can see me.
Yeah, I look to the left, Peter.
No, see, I'm still off here a little bit.
yeah, twist
all right.
it.
You guys keep talking. Keep talking. I'll work
yeah.
on this.
It's
I'll
so
work on
good
this.
that, so podcast, we so highly
So-
rated that Peter's off the podcast. Nice
So,
to see him.
so Peter's off the podcast again, so I'll take over.
Absolutely.
Explain why we're not in Pat Lynch's
slide over a little
stupid-ass basement anymore.
Why do you have my basement, Chris?
We are in Nashville celebrating our number one fan's 30th
Jesus
birthday.
Christ.
And Pierre forgot
We'll
to
get
flip
it.
it so we
We'll
can
get
look
it one
at
day.
it. I was wondering why he did that, but also, number one fan, Pepsi's 30th birthday. We're all on top
Great.
of each
Ah,
other.
finally.
I don't
Here
wanna-
we
I
go.
don't wanna
Sorry. Ladies and
Pierre,
gentlemen, boys
take
and
it
girls.
over, please.
Jesus Christ. I'm
Christ,
sorry,
nobody
guys.
wants me to.
Chris has to say a
intro
lot of
anymore.
words there. He didn't like
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Gentlemen.
Thank you for joining us here on another beautiful Saturday Night Pregame podcast. We are here live,
Live and where?
Nashville, Tennessee.
For what
Ladies and
reason?
gentlemen, if you have not been to
Because
last,
Peter's the
if
only
you've
10 I
not,
see around here.
if you,
Oh,
I
give
can't
him a round of
fault
applause.
him.
I'm not sure
I
which one
can't-
it
yeah.
is.
Can't fault him on that one.
Oh,
But
I got it.
listen, there's not a better city in this world. It goes Nashville.
I don't know. Chicago's
Vegas.
pretty good.
I like
Chicago.
in the summer. Chicago's nice in the summer.
Is it not this city? Come on, guys.
It's humid as fuck down here, by the way.
The ladies.
Hey,
the
just
wild
'cause there's
women.
a bachelorette party capital of
Pepsi.
the world. That's all I'm saying.
My boy needs something right now.
Well,
It's
Jesus
definitely the
Christ.
bachelorette part of the world, capital
Yeah.
of the world down here, though.
If you are a single man, you know what you need to do? Move to Nashville.
And you probably
There's
still get not getting
Way
laid,
too
yeah.
many women here
You're probably
for
still-
not to be a single
you're still
man.
not getting laid, I'm guessing.
it's pretty close to that.
You think? Why do you think that, Pat?
I don't know, because Joe's ass is in the camera right now. I like this right now.
Oh my. Okay. Well, now we're off. Now we're truly off the rails.
We're off the rails.
Listen, we broke a camera. We broke a light. We're not the light. We broke the charger to the light. Yeah, it's not great, but that's okay. It happens.
The basement's going to look so dirty next weekend.
Yeah, it's not going to be great.
It's gonna be grungy.
It's going to be grungy, but that's kind of the vibe of this podcast now. Okay.
Yeah.
Boys, how we doing? How is
How
your
am I doing?
vacation?
I'm a little lit up.
Yeah, you're a little tight. Joe,
High and tight, baby. Got
yeah.
a highball on me.
Chris
I'm not
is
gonna lie,
pretending over there.
everybody's
He's
kinda
not
light.
tight either.
We're all a little
Everybody's
high
a
and
little
tight.
light.
We're all a little high and tight.
Everybody's a little lit here.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm
I mean, you
No,
almost knocked
I'm
over,
solid.
You almost knocked over 2 cans of Coors Light without realizing it. And
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
And
Oh, boy.
turn
Did
the
you buy
camera
Coors?
and turn the camera back towards you instead of flipping it toward
Joe
us.
just
So we can
twerked.
see
Joe
what's
just
going
twerked
on.
our national
So, yeah.
audience over here.
He did give a good Turk.
Yeah, so
Listen,
we're all lit.
I'm just happy I've been doing squats. Looks a little more
Yeah, you
full.
look good.
Looking high and tight,
You
Joe.
both-
Looking high and tight, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That heart shape.
shoot us a comment on how good the boys look in these shirts. That's all I'm saying. They're pretty good. Oh,
Sun's out, guns out,
don't,
baby.
don't be doing that, Joseph.
We didn't get enough sun, but you know.
No
Yeah.
sun, no sun, all guns.
No sun. Oh yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah, yeah.
Boys, last week on the podcast when let's be honest, looking at we were so red. We were
Oh,
all
you guys were
so
very
I
red.
was
red.
I was fine.
No, you were red. Joseph,
Red.
Not
I didn't
out,
have
not in the sun at all.
I didn't even
Red.
sunburn last week.
I did have a red shirt on.
I don't know if we tinted it red
kept
or
in,
what.
Kept in theme.
I had no sunburn last week.
Got to stay strong with my boys, you know.
Hey, Mr.
Represent.
Watch the
Krabs.
podcast
Hey, Mr.
league
Krabs,
pass.
how's SpongeBob?
What?
Hey, Mr. Krabs, how's SpongeBob?
Yeah, it was bad. I looked the worst out of all of us. I felt that till Tuesday. We were hurt. Like
I was literally going
Oh,
to
from the-
request
yeah.
on Wednesday when we were at the gym not to do bar squats because I still had sunburn on my neck.
That's a good call.
On the car ride up here to Nashville, because we drove, I sat behind Chris, and I could see Chris.
how was that drive, Joe? What do you think about it?
Oh, I slept for a good chunk of it.
You snore like a motherfucker, by the way.
Joe got
Yeah.
Joe got us out 3 hours.
Probably. I needed it.
I love you to death, Joe. But it made me sad when you went to sleep.
Joe, you sleep just like
You and my conversations on a car ride.
I felt bad.
Just like his dad. Like, honestly. Like, the mouth open, tongue on a little bit, and the same thing.
Listen, there's no way to look pretty sleeping.
Oh no, not at all. But you did. You know what? You did it right.
Did you sleep the
Joseph
yeah.
did it right, ladies and gentlemen. He cocked back. Pepsi, nice of him to move to the other side.
Pepsi stole
Pepsi's always
Pat Lynch's back seat.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker. I'm so pissed.
Were you playing Roller Coaster Tycoon on your
I
iPad?
played roller coaster a little bit.
Every time I looked over, I was like, I don't remember playing that game since Windows 1998. What the fuck?
It's on the
Age of
iPad.
Empire.
You can buy
Age of
that?
Empire was my game
can
on
still buy
desktop, by the
that?
way.
It's on the iPad.
I was like, damn.
Pat's a iPad video game type of
Connoisseur.
Yeah.
Not only that, if he ever needs to, God forbid he's in a bad situation, he can also use it as a shield.
Oh,
because
I did make that
thing-
joke, and I did kind of feel bad a little bit
Had
because
the
we were
handle.
definitely busting Pat's balls a
Oh,
lot
man.
on the ride up.
Hey, when the plane gets hijacked and I'm the only one with a bulletproof vest, fuck all
Pat's
y'all.
gonna come in like Captain
behind me.
America.
Hey, listen. So every podcast I listen to now, you cannot. There's no swearing anymore. YouTube. I don't know if YouTube is
We've
legitimately.
gone
Dude,
over
we've
the
had way
rails
too
off
much
that.
not
No,
swear this
I swear to God, even Instagram,
Good-
people
good
like
thing-
good jokes,
This
like an
literally
F word.
might
Stop
be
that.
the-
Good thing we don't
They
have to
have
worry
to be
about
censored.
monetization right now.
Oh, we'll probably never have to worry about it. But ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna get stuck on this podcast, and you're gonna check it out on Instagram and Twitter
Pepsi is
at
pounded.
Podcast S&P,
We're
and
going
you're gonna go to Podcast S&P,
for what?
Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, nice.
And if you want to comment about how great these shirts look, I mean, look at
you
this.
wanna be an
Look at this
S&P
left-handed gun
Hey,
right
Peter,
now.
if they don't have Instagram or Twitter, can they email us and let Pat Lynch know how good
At
it
the
looks?
S&P podcast at gmail.com.
Oh, let him
read all
know.
the emails.
Chris,
All the
you were the
emails.
best sidekick the world's ever given me.
Trying right now. I'm trying.
Read all
Joe,
the-
Joe's feeling
Andy,
a little funky
the
right
Conan
now.
O'Brien and the Andy Richter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
And
Is
then
what
we
I
got
think
Laurel
about when
and
I
Hardy
think,
over here.
when I think about the podcast from Chris's apartment. This is what I think
You know
about.
what I think? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because I have like the U-shaped couch. I feel like you'd be at the one end with like laying on the back,
just
and like Joe.
get
would
it,
be-
girl. Like,
Joe,
look-
me
look-
would be
how
center and Pat
comfortable
would be
do I
on the
look
other
right
side.
now?
I get the bed pull out and lay in the bed and be like, hey.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was so happy that you guys wanted to do a podcast out here with me. I was so excited to do traveling. We haven't done it. Ladies and gentlemen, first time. 136.
First
traveling
time.
podcast. Nashville, Tennessee. We're at it.
Joe-
We're having
Joe-
a great
Joe
time.
Pick
just-
all this shit up in 10 minutes. You
Oh yeah.
Joe
No,
really
no. I
got
was
the
just
time
trying.
for his podcast.
I was not specific enough at all when I told you. I'm. That was my
It
bad.
was-
I just
Joe,
like, hey, roll
Joe,
it up.
we're heading to your place. Pat, pack up the stuff.
I'm like, I literally got out of the shower. I'm like, fuck.
I bought that container there so we could travel. I literally was just gonna take Mike's, the pod track, and the camera. That was it.
I got it
and
all,
you
man.
did
I
it
got
all.
it all, baby.
And I saw you sitting out there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm such
You
a
even
piece
put
of
the
poo.
lights in the cases.
Yeah,
I
you're
haven't-
such a good guy.
I honestly thought those things were tossed out.
I did too until
long
I found
ago.
them under that weird wood thing in my basement. I found them on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like,
That weird
might as well
wood
use
thing.
them.
That weird.
I
wood
wonder if
thing
there's any
comes in handy.
Airbnb restrictions on us filming from. It doesn't
No.
matter.
What if we want pornos? Not this. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Pornos are not good. Not fun.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if we
made-
we
I mean,
got a
although that
coaster
is a
here.
huge thing that does happen.
It
They
does.
rent out
It does.
The
Airbnbs.
pornos though, we would do it by the guitars and the light over there.
Yeah,
for sure.
way better.
We have an Instagram wall here. If
do.
anyone, no, never. I'm
Well,
not
yes,
gonna say
we
that.
will shoot. We're gonna shoot the team out there
Yo,
again. Chris, where can you see us?
Why does this happen on the gram?
Where can you see us?
You can see us at the podcast S&P,
And you're gonna see
Twitter
these
and
videos.
Instagram.
Yep.
And if you like it so much, you can email Pat Lynch at the S&P podcast at gmail.com.
And I might respond to you in 6 to 10 weeks.
Hey, and do us a favor. Hit
Pat,
the
you want to
like,
carry your pigeon
the
kind of guy.
subscribe,
Ring the bell.
follow
David.
us,
Just
baby. Come on, ring
for
the bell.
Peter. Ring the
Let's
bell.
do it.
Ring the bell for Pepsi's 30th while
All
we're
right.
down here.
Sexy
Exactly.
Pepsi, turn
That
it
is
thirty.
We gotta get
reason
to
we're
we gotta
here.
get to
That's
23
30.
subscribers on YouTube. We lost one, so we need to get one more back.
Who did we lose?
I don't
That was
know.
me.
Fuck if I know.
Who did we lose, Frank, bro?
Damn it! I
I
just
thought we
lost
lost Frank,
him.
bro.
No,
Goddamn
Frank didn't.
Frank.
Frank loves this podcast. You don't think?
No, I think
He probably did. It's
Frank was very much in tuned on Snapchat about the video I sent out about you with the bong.
he's
It's all about it.
We're not sure if we're gonna put that one out yet. We're thinking about it.
Are we okay with that? Or are we
That's
waiting until
I feel
we're
like-
sober to make that decision?
I'm okay.
Yeah, it's gotta be a
I'm
sober
okay with
decision.
that.
I feel
It's
like
gotta be
it's
a
on
sober
the-
decision.
I feel
I
like
don't
it's
feel
on
like it's
OnlyFans.
bad.
I don't care. It's fine.
I don't feel like it's
It's all
bad.
right.
I know his mom's on. It's a Facebook.
I would
fan.
love to have the conversation about why I'm holding a
I-
giant white cock.
All right, well, you put it out there.
And then
so
we went to
now
the
we gotta
bar
do
and
it.
he grabbed a dildo.
Every day I hold the same thing. It's not that
You know what
big
I
a deal.
realized?
Can we just put it on the OnlyFans account?
We could. Or
I'm not gonna lie
the
to you.
best website out there.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans
the guy,
account.
the guy goes
www.patreon.com.
the guy
slash
really goes to me. He
Patreon.
goes black and white, and I'm like, I'm not sure what's coming. But
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we gotta kind of figure out what we're gonna work on this podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
It's gonna be on the fly. I feel like.
It's more of a fly podcast. I slacked. I was more making sure. My big thing is making sure that our vacations, since we do spend a little bit of money, I want to make sure you guys are having the best time of your lives. And I spent a lot of this week making sure that we, everything was set, ready and go. And so podcast might have taken a back step, but that's
I mean,
okay.
we can still tell them about what
We're
we
still-
did
we're still very-
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm not saying. Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, let's
Yeah,
give
go
him,
ahead, Joe,
let's
please.
give him a summary. We
Yeah,
drove-
hey, get this idiot over here to stop talking.
rented
Joe.
rented
Shut up, Peter.
rented a nice Chrysler minivan.
Chrysler.
Chrysler Town and Country. The premier
I'm gonna
minivan.
slide in real quick, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never done a road trip with your best friends, let me tell you what. There's nothing better than having that conversation. Things come up that you never thought you could talk about.
There's nothing better
There's
than testing
nothing.
your
There's
limits.
legitimately nothing better than a road trip or a drive. I don't care how long it is. Me and Joe have the best conversations.
Many
So,
a trip.
but go ahead, Joe.
There's nothing
continue.
better than testing your friendships with the
Yeah.
long.
Oh,
Long
that's
commute.
true. You're gonna find out who likes you and really doesn't like you on a road trip. Also, I'm not gonna lie. For a good hour of the first hour of the drive, I was a little nervous that Joe and Pat, Chris was gonna have to get in the middle of it, like a dad, being like, "Cut it out, kids." But go ahead,
I was
Joe.
so angry.
Listen, we were.
Pat, you were being a guy.
You know, here's the
Yeah.
thing.
It was a
I was not
combination.
angry. You were just.
It was a combination. I didn't mean to bring that up.
You
Hey,
were.
let's
You
go.
were
So
a
Pat-
drum
He was,
fuck,
he was a CS. He was
and
a
you
CS.
needed some.
But
talking.
also, Joe, you were a little hot. You came out a little hot.
Listen, everybody's saying I'm hot.
Hey,
I came
Joe-
in
hey,
very
Joe was in the
monotone.
I think you were a little. You were
You
tired.
never said you're hot. Right?
Very monotone. Exactly. Very monotone. Very monotone in my delivery. But
no, that's true. But you
I
were
just-
also.
I came with
Vacation
the
Joe.
truth.
It was
I
Vacation Joe.
came with the
Truth is-
truth.
Hey, nobody wants to
Listen,
say the
you
truth.
can't be mad at the truth.
You can't be mad at 6-shot Joe. You can't. You can't.
That's a good.
How
call.
many shots have we had today? 4? 5?
No, you think what 3, Pat?
A lot.
3.
We had the Vegas, root beer, and then root mints.
And
No,
Rumplements.
Vegas. What was the other one?
Rumplements.
Root
No,
beer shot
and the-
Rumplements.
So
I said
3.
3. I
Oh,
said 3.
oh, okay. We're on the same
Big
page.
shots plus.
Also, I
Several
went to this guy. I went. It
Yeah.
was the red. Hey, if you're ever gonna come to Nashville, the Red Tooth, or is it Red?
The
Tooth
Red
Saloon?
Door Saloon.
Red Door Saloon.
Red Door Saloon. These guys are amazing. We had a blast.
It is very
But those
much
shots are outrageous.
They don't fuck
and it's
around.
very much a Chicago bar. Like
That
the
last
owners
bar
are
where we got the
Chicago.
Rumplements from.
No,
they
that
gave
was-
us that
oh.
full ass glass of fucking
No.
Rumplements.
What's the root beer bar? Is what? No, you're
Red
right.
Door
Oh,
Saloon.
that's yes.
Yeah.
But no, the Kung Fu bar. Then I'm talking about.
Oh, at the end, yeah, that was a
Kung
very.
Fu bar in Nashville. Tremendous.
That one had a full glass of Rumplements. That was ridiculous.
Oh, that was more than a double shot too.
Yeah. Hey Joe. Tell
Yeah,
tell
so
our
get back
fans.
to your
We cut you off.
your whole entire description of the drive down here and what we're doing.
So Peter was very nice enough to drive. Rented us a beautiful, very clean, pristine, never been driven in Chrysler Town and
It
Country.
didn't smell like a Las Vegas casino.
No, not at all. Not at all. And
What the fuck is Pat doing?
nice 7-hour drive.
You're on a podcast.
He's
you clown.
texting his girlfriend from work.
Nice
But it's
7-hour
September and
drive.
Saturday, honestly.
Did some sleeping on the ride. Lots of fun conversations. Lots of good snacks. You were kind enough to go shopping the night before. We had chips. We
The
had
one's Pat's killing right now.
Yep. We had gummy
Has to
candies.
stop eating those chips.
Yeah, you better be careful. Those are the bread and butter of the
Nobody
of
goes
this
all the whole
of
way
this
down
squad.
just for a reason to eat them later, Pepsi.
Yes.
And you're
This is a Saturday night
telling
treat.
them our, like it's pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm coming out of the boot.
I'm going on the booth.
All right, keep going, Joe.
So we drive up, very nice. Come into Nashville, staying in this beautiful place. All get situated, and then we head up Broadway. Basically.
We went to the distillery first.
Oh, we went to. Oh yeah, the
Old-
distillery was off Broadway. You're
OLE
right.
Smoky Distillery.
Old Smoky. Yep. And
It's
that was
a
nice. They had
moonshine
band.
place.
Yep. They had a band.
So yeah,
lots
the
of
reason we went there,
moonshine.
we were gonna go. So ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do the Grand Ole Opry, or we're gonna do this place. Joe, nice enough, said, "Hey, this seems like a cool place. We should check it out. Maybe Sunday." And I looked it up. They had a live band from 7 to 9, and the band was great. We got tacos.
I'm going to disagree. I think the band was okay. I thought like they
They were
played
okay.
some
They
good
were okay.
music.
I liked
You know what? The best part of the whole entire band playing was when they played that little
the
song.
little
Oh,
girl.
I
They
know.
played.
That was
They played the
best part.
Frozen
I'm not
song,
a kid person,
Let
and
it
that
go.
got my
I'm
heart.
not a kid person, but
That got
was
my
great.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was so happy, and she was singing
Oh, she was having a
along.
blast.
She was like clapping,
Dancing.
Yeah, and she was she did everything.
Parents were
Ladies,
taking the
ladies and
video of their
gentlemen, this
kid.
is
That
the
was a
Saturday Night
cute
Pregame
moment.
podcast having a heart right here. But I'm going to disagree with them. I thought
That's
it was
fair.
I thought it was a great band. So
I also feel like you and Pepsi fucking could have taken those guys that were trying to school
here's what I
you
think
in
about the band.
bags that whole entire night.
Oh, you
They
mean
were hustling like
Morgan
a-
Wallen and
Yeah.
his?
Weird.
And
weird.
did you
And
guys?
both kept
Okay,
their
so ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we'll give you the insight. So again, we had tacos. We go outside. The boys want to have a little fun. We're throwing some bags. We're having a good time. We're a little tipsy.
You
Not
also
too tipsy, but
you
tipsy
guys,
enough.
You skipped over the best part.
We had just
the fact that you and Joe swept, shut out Pepsi and Pat Lynch in foosball.
Oh,
Oh, an absolute.
I don't want. I
That
don't
was
want to do.
that
I don't want to do that to Pat.
Absolute
Big Pepsi and little Pepsi. I
throwdown.
don't want to do them like that. It was a Pepsi 2.0.
Oh, when Pepsi
I'll
plays
be-
a goalie like this,
I'll be
really
honest.
not great.
Hey, you
I'll
could
be
have
honest.
switched at any time.
If I was Pat, I'd be embarrassed. I don't know. I don't know how you're still in the state.
Ladies and gentlemen, you probably should go.
I'm
You
with you,
should have
Joe.
just started to walk home
Here's
after
what-
that
here's the
game.
thing about the band. The band was a good like beginning of the night band, and which it was for us. They were chiller. They were not.
I
no
thought-
drummer.
Oh, okay.
No drummer. No like. So they were a chiller band, which
Yeah.
was good for start of the night. But like if you got that band at midnight, you'd be fucking furious.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
it was.
But I did feel like they had a better.
I didn't know you guys had this much feelings on this band.
I felt like they had a better
Jesus
second.
Christ.
We're
You
also,
were building up. You're putting the band in a pedestal, Peter.
we also.
And I'm not gonna lie, I felt like they had a better second half than they did the first half.
Yeah.
I know they were talented.
But it's also a
I wasn't paying
thing.
attention. To
Yeah,
that.
I was.
In Nashville, we're spoiled here because every bar has a band and every band is so talented. We ended up at the Honky Tonk Central at one point.
Yep.
3 floors, 3 different bands.
Do whatever you
very
want, yeah.
talented, very skilled.
Lost
Middle-
$20
the middle
on a Cold
floor-
Swindell song we won't
Middle
talk
floor
about.
If I don't hear
started
if
hot.
If I don't hear
Yeah.
anyone with the whiskey tonight, I'm gonna shank somebody.
Yeah, we do have a running bet over under on Tennessee whiskey.
We're at 3.
What's the over under?
We're at 7.
7.
7's the over under, and we're at 3 already.
Who has the under?
have
Me
the
and
under
Peter
like an
do it.
idiot.
You two have
And
the over.
we have the over.
it-
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna let you guys go out to
Just for
bars.
fun.
If we don't get it 4 times tonight, I'm just not gonna let you go outside.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We did make a rule where Peter cannot request.
Yeah, you
Nobody
can't
can
request it.
Nobody can request
It has to be played.
Also, if it's played like randomly at some like off the speaker somewhere, that counts.
Yep.
Unless like we request it as well.
Yeah.
But I think Uber should not count though. Personally, I think it should not count.
I'm fair with that.
Like if the guy plays on the way to the bar tonight, that should not count.
I
towards
mean,
it.
I don't. Well,
I mean,
That
I
helps
would.
you- that helps you guys.
As long as there's no interference on our play,
if that guy played,
I would say
if the guy
whatever
played
it
today
is
on the
is
way-
I'm
fair
not gonna
game.
lie. If that guy that was in the car before we said it had played it, I would have counted it.
Yeah, that's what I
100%
thought.
me too.
As long as we
When he
have
played,
no influence.
If we mentioned something,
Copperhead
I
Road.
figure because
Yep.
we're a 10-minute walk and we're not taking many Ubers, I feel like they shouldn't count.
Yeah, you're getting
I mean,
very.
that's a fair argument.
very
for
I'm not
after the
fighting it
podcast.
either way. I don't
That's
give
a
a shit.
fair argument after the
I'm
podcast.
sorry,
Okay, so
I'm
Joe,
not here.
we whoop that tandem of the Pepsi Square. Whoop that.
Absolutely.
We just
Oh, Pepsi
bah,
Square.
bah, bah, on that booty, and then
The Pepsi whooped our ass.
we were playing like
So then we
Pele,
go and do what, Joe?
Cristiano Ronaldo and Ronaldinho all on the same
go- we
field,
go- we
just
go-
fucking sweeping them.
y'all, the best goalie ever with the tag team of the best scorer ever. I mean, ladies and
We're
gentlemen,
like the American All-Star
who
team.
might start
with
a
the,
foosball team?
Yeah,
Probably should.
probably shouldn't.
Most
I'm
players
still
Let's
waiting
just-
for the
let's
bad
just
boys
ta-
of pickleball to come out.
I'm gonna wear this shirt when I play pickleball.
All right, so it's not a bad one.
I like
it's not a bad one. So then, Joe,
So yeah,
we had to what? Do a little tasting.
so we go to Old Smoky. We do. Peter was keen-eyed enough to find at the other side of the bar. I mean, this is an enormous place, by the way.
Huge place.
It was
Huge. A lot of security.
It was a
I really
great
fucked
place
up that
to be.
tasting because I had to before we got to that tasting, I had to pee so badly. And then
Yeah.
Chris kindly informs me that you could
The
not
guy,
leave
the guy
in
laid
the
down
middle
some
of things.
rules.
And I missed that. I'm like, I was about to walk away. Chris like, if you walk away, you can't finish. I'm like, Oh, and then he's
What a
like
goddamn
stopping.
mensch, Chris. What
I
a
tried.
mensch.
I tried.
And then he starts talking. And I'm like, dude, hurry up.
Pierre,
Hurry up.
I felt like Pierre got his spidey sense. He's like, "Oh, Pat needs to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna talk to this guy all day long.
I'm gonna ask him questions.
I like turtles."
I was
dying.
maybe a
was-
little too friendly,
I
but
was
that's
literally
okay.
dying. I'm like, just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Had somebody told me that Pat needed to pee, I would have not been as
Oh,
friendly.
absolutely. But nobody wanted to tell you
I
that because we wanted to watch Pat Lynch
Would
suffer.
not have changed anything.
I was like,
and
I was with
probably,
the girl in kindergarten cop. I was like, I gotta be.
I get it. Okay, so what do we have, Joe? What tastings do we do?
we did. I don't even know what the first one is. Like a blueberry.
Hold on.
I don't know what the right
texted
name
it
is.
to Brian real
It's
quick.
150
Ew.
proof.
I'm not gonna lie. On the last podcast too. Side note. Chris McGraw you were the perfect podcast host. You could see we're getting a little out of there, and you're like, all right, let's bring it back. You were
You're
legitimately
doing it right now, Peter.
he was. Chris was,
No.
or Pat was, or Joe was the perfect.
I did it, baby. I did it.
Don't worry. You came down the line. We got there
somewhere.
eventually.
I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I don't know if it's the Scores Light. It's all kind of starting to hit me.
All right.
You mean
So,
all
uh,
the- we've had the last
It had
2
nothing to
hours?
do with the multiple shots and copious amounts of Tito's and vodkas.
So the first
Tito's and
first shot of moonshine that we had was
Tito's
called
and
Blue
vodka,
Flame.
Tito's and Sprite. Blue Flame. Does it have the proof on there by chance?
120.
I did not.
It was
I thought-
120.
They went-
Moonshine's
they went-
150.
I thought it was higher. I thought it was
they went
135.
hardest.
No.
Hardest
What do you
to
think it
lightest,
was?
I thought it was 135. I thought it was higher.
I thought it was too.
120 would be 60. I thought it was higher.
Yeah,
definitely
this.
went
I think it was
hardest to
128. 135.
145.
Speak up.
No,
135.
135.
Yeah, let me know, Patsy.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Speak.
I'll look it up. You guys keep talking.
So
I got
yeah.
it.
So the guy brought out the strongest, hardest one right off the bat, and these were like mini shots. These were not.
half a shot.
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
podcast.
These were very tiny. Gave us our choice of beer. They had the list of beers there, so we got a beer with that.
Marijuana, but yeah.
Laid down some ground rules. If you
I didn't either
leave-
actually.
If
Yeah,
Half
yeah,
once,
yeah.
yeah. I got kicked in the ass twice.
Half a Weizen, yeah. And then like we would have got that like, god damn it.
Yeah, we tried getting that at the bar after,
Yes.
and they were completely out. But guy laid down some ground rules. Can't leave the bar if you
Which
do
I
that.
missed immediately.
Yeah, Pat just doesn't listen.
I don't listen.
Oh, piece of shit.
Can't leave the bar.
Hey, Peter.
Can't.
We're both.
finish
I
this bit.
apologize. We were both wrong.
Bit.
We were both wrong. 128.
Okay, sorry, Joe.
28.
Please keep going.
Can't
Sorry.
leave the bar. Can't share your shot.
That area, yes.
And that was about it. I mean,
No,
the
no,
other.
I'm sorry. So okay. Just to go over the rules again. At this distillery, it was cannot share your shot, like Joe said. Cannot leave.
Which the shots like
And what
that
was the
big.
third one?
You could not. You.
Was not.
You can't flop your balls on the table. No.
Let that silence speak
He
volumes.
didn't say that.
I thought there was 3
It was
rules.
implied.
One
But
was
I think that's just like out in general.
maybe no
public,
puking.
Probably can't.
Probably no puking, yeah. Oh, someone,
It may have been. It may have been something like that. Like if I see
Yeah.
you're struggling, he can call it.
When I did
Kind of
pee-
thing.
Oh, you know what?
Somebody
I
yacked all over the
actually
bathroom.
think I know what it is. It was you couldn't leave, you couldn't share, and there was no like substitutes. Like you couldn't change like
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
You
Okay.
could change the beer if you didn't like it, but that was it.
so.
You
Joe,
could
give me
share
the
the
list.
beer, though.
Give me the list of the. Run me down the line of it.
What was?
Tell
What
me
was
what you
the first
felt
one
like.
called? Blue.
Blue Flame.
Blue Flame.
Which sucked.
I don't know if I could do the order.
Oh, you got this, buddy.
It was Blue Flame. It was. I can't remember.
Wait, so
the-
the blue flame was again, like Joe said. Sorry, no, I apologize. It was hot. It was 128.
That
it
guy-
was. It was. Yeah. He dropped that one first. He goes, listen. I'm gonna walk you in the front door.
Yeah.
It is the hardest
kick you in
and
the face.
strongest of all of them.
Also, I
From
was
that
so
point
far
on,
away
it's
from him, I could
downhill.
not hear a word he said the entire night.
Yeah, we got that because you were ready to walk away too. We knew you weren't listening. So, the next one, man, I can't
It
remember
was
the
the
order.
orange, buddy.
It was the
Sorry,
orange.
yep.
It did come in the
The
orange. Okay.
and then the peanut butter one was.
It was-
middle.
yeah,
no, it
he-
was the next. That was not next.
He gave us an actual clementine.
Yep,
That
it
was
was-
soaked
yes,
in the
and- and
moonshine. So he brought that in a little cup. That was the only one that was separate, not a shot.
and you can get so it depending on the guy who you either get the choice of of his choice is either the clementine or the pickle.
The pickle. Yep.
And the pickles, yeah, me too. But the pickle is brimed in moonshine.
Yep.
So you eat those, you get smashed.
As
You eat
is the
oranges.
clementine.
Yes, clementines and the cherries. In Chicago, the only place we can get Old Smoky, but you can get 3. You can get the clementines, you can get the original, like just moonshine, and you can get the cherries. And what we did today, the guy was talking about the pickles are very good. So just throwing that out there. So number 3, Joe, do you remember what number 3 was?
I don't remember number 3, but I
Number
know the
3
peanut
was the
butter
blue.
after.
No, it was blueberry.
Blueberry lavender. So
Yes,
Blueberry
blueberry
lavender.
lavender. You know what number 4 was?
The peanut butter.
No, the
Capri Sun,
Capri
strawberry
Sun.
kiwi.
Oh, there it is. And
Then
then
guess
it was
what
the
was
peanut
next?
butter.
and then what was after that, buddy?
Key lime.
Nope.
No, there was one
Tootsie
more,
Roll.
and then the Tootsie Roll, and then
Yeah,
the
I'll
key lime. And the key lime
key
was the
lime.
only one with cream in it.
I said
Yes.
key a lot, so it was like,
It was the last one was I liked.
I really enjoyed the key lime. I know that maybe
Yeah, I like
Lauren
it.
loves
I
key
like
lime
lime
pie.
very much.
Lauren is all about the key lime
I'm not
pie.
a key lime guy.
I was not the key lime, and I did like the idea of dairy, but it wasn't bad.
It was.
It wasn't bad, but I don't. It's not my jam.
It tasted sweet like key lime, but it was creamy like a Bailey shot.
I was thinking more like a shot of whiskey, or not. I'm sorry, jeez, a shot of whipped cream. I had a very whipped cream like.
It was
flavor to
definitely creamy for sure. Yeah,
But
there
let's
was,
be honest.
It was a cream based shot.
But I would never buy one again. I would never buy that personally.
Yeah.
That's not my thing.
I don't know. I thought that guy made.
It's-
I thought that guy made a lot of sense. Where he's like, you would only buy this for like.
It's very much
Oh,
a
no, this
is a
novelty
hot-
to
yes.
have.
Do a hoppy
yes.
milkshake.
This-
I
you
felt
Just
the
like
blue-
flame.
just like Screwball.
You're doing, ladies and gentlemen, you're doing a hosting. You're hosting a dinner party.
Yep.
You wanna mess with some people? You throw them a blue flame, and they be like, "Hey, listen, I got your back." And then you throw them like a little strawberry cheesecake, and
151 Bacardi.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
I'm
the
not gonna
swinging
lie.
party starts. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. That guy was spot on when he said that blue flame was a redneck tequila.
Yep.
Yeah.
He explained it. I'm like, I took him like, yep, that's right.
You know,
Yeah.
you know,
That
ladies
guy
and
was
gentlemen,
spot on.
All the others were like 40 to 20 proof.
Oh, it was all
post
40.
that.
Oh no, and there was 135.
Yeah.
I think the Tootsie Roll was 35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one was lower than the other ones. Yeah.
You know what though? He did.
Tootsie
He said
Rolls.
it's either Tootsie Roll or he said Hershey's syrup. And when he said Hershey's syrup, I immediately went. That's where I went with it.
I got to roll.
Their peanut butter whiskey very much
Oh,
like a
nice.
Screwball
Way better.
shot,
Way better than
like
Screwball though.
like
It is better.
It wasn't as sweet.
but it's in the same
Yes.
vein.
I mean, when you
if
think
you've
of like
never
those
had
things, like like when you like the Fireball, he said like the Fireball and like the Screwball. Those are like the generic. They're like
he
the
made
outliers.
he made a great point. The peanut butter was to Screwball as
Fireball was
Fireball
cinnamon
was
whiskey.
to like a cinnamon whiskey.
That's
The
your
other
baseline.
the Screwball and Fireball a lot more syrupy. The peanut butter not quite as
Yeah,
syrupy.
like theirs is like Fireball is like they just dump some weird shit. They get some weird shit you get.
Yeah.
Like, this is like legit.
They put Big Chew in fucking Fireball.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey Pierre, if you don't chew Big Red,
the language, you son of a bitches. All right.
I didn't say anything. I just
Hey,
I
you
heard
watch
that
your
word.
fucking mouth. You all
you,
right?
Joseph.
You listen.
you fucking bitch.
All right. So after the tasting,
Yep.
Joseph, where did we go?
We went outside and we started to play bags. Watch the game, Miami and New York.
And what was it? Sexy Pepsi and Peter McGraw moving that booty,
The P square.
Oh baby.
kicking that butt. Yeah, buddy.
Kicking the C and P's ass. Yeah. Yeah.
We tattooed it.
You know what the worst thing is? Is that Pierre's like, all I have to do is match you, Chris, and then Pepsi's going to take Pat Lynch to town. And that's
Dude.
literally what happened.
Talking okay.
I couldn't see for the record.
Nah, shut your goddamn
Okay,
mouth.
that's fair. He is a blind
is
guy.
that
He's
the reason
blind.
you played like shit? Yeah. What about all the other times when you have your glasses on? Anyways,
Pepsi. was
Pepsi-
tattooing that
Pepsi
booty.
I'm
is-
blind too.
Pepsi is a goddamn savant when
Also,
it comes to.
I was very
Oh no, that's okay, Pat. My the end of my sentence. The end of my sentence.
All
interrupted
right,
the
let's
beginning of
go.
yours. Go ahead.
I
Don't
feel
you
like we need
know
some Tito's
open
in
it
them.
up?
when those bags hit, they stuck. They did not like I'm used to like sliding a lot, and they did not slide at all.
Okay.
That was a fair point.
Fair. Yeah, but go ahead, Joe.
Pepsi was dropping them
Oh, hey, Joe, I'm going to cut you off.
like dimes.
Hey, Joe.
I mean, Pepsi.
Joe,
even
Joe,
today,
Joe.
Pat, I'm gonna kick you in the face.
even today, which we'll get to at some point. But we did the
Yeah.
bar crawl. I mean, Pepsi is sinking them. Whether it's golf, whether it's bags, pool. I don't know any. I just imagine any sort of hand-eye coordination game. Pepsi is sinking them.
I feel like
Was
Pepsi-
that-
He's not drinking enough.
I feel like Pepsi's an idiot savant. Like, he's just like,
dude,
funny.
dude's like the MJ of whatever game.
So-
Brian Hamilton of these games.
Oh, Brian's amazing at everything.
he
But
is.
it's funny because Joe, when we were driving, because the Joe looked a little hungover this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We all were hungover as shit. But
I was hurting so bad.
And in the back of the car.
I thought of a beer made me want to puke.
Oh, really? You know what? I'm not gonna lie, Chris. So we're just gonna keep going on tangents here.
Do it.
Chris was a sweetheart. Woke up maybe 8. I think it was like 8:30. Comes over and he's like, "Hey," and he's like, he handed me ibuprofen. I didn't even get out of the pillow or put the blanket over me. I just put my hand out like this. I'm like, "Give me," and took 2 ibuprofen.
Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, right here. I literally like, "Give me," like not even nicely. I'm like, "Give me." Took a bottle of water and went right back to sleep.
I'm glad
I was
to hear that
so miserable.
because I woke up today and
I was so mad at myself.
so hot, so warm. Apparently, completely asleep, still coming up, cuddling on Chris. Even though
That's the only. That's why you got the ibuprofen. Is this guy? I'm like, it is so hot in this room. Why is it so hot? And I look over and Joe's just cuddling me. I'm like,
You should open the window.
What?
Joe showed me like your window view you could open up there.
what I love is
Yeah, we could fucking.
Oh,
look
yeah.
out to the hallway.
we have like a blackout wallpaper stuck to the window, and so we're like, oh, it's
windows.
nice out. Let's get some fresh air in. We open. There's only one window you can open, and it opens up to the hallway.
Where did
front.
you guys think that was going?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I was
we're hoping for something. We're hoping
really
for
ecstatic for some airflow.
the river.
We have to plug in the fan
Literally
tonight.
looking at the hallway, but you're right. Maybe it's got like a nice Cumberland breeze or something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I was
They
expecting,
open it,
but
some guy pops in like, "Hey, wake up, motherfucker."
yeah,
Maybe
close that,
maybe
locked
nice,
it.
like west to east wind. You never know. You
So,
never know.
ladies and gentlemen, it was a little bit of a rough start to the morning. Cause let's be honest, the Old Smoky tasting was great.
Because we went a little hard
That
last night, yeah.
straight up. That yeah.
No, we did go hard.
We went way too hard.
We didn't do any shots either.
Let's-
it was just
let's hope for
beer,
another one
beer,
today.
beer,
I'm saying
beer.
it.
There
I'm
was a
calling it.
point where I was like, "Oh shit."
I mean, we skipped over the whole entire fact that Peter burnt the pizza box.
Oh, we didn't get to
Wait,
that
wait,
either.
wait, wait,
Well,
what
I
did
don't know
the-
about Peter. We honestly don't know who started that fire.
It was Peter.
But
We didn't
Peter,
start the fire.
but Peter was the one to smell it first.
I'm
To
I'm
give
a little
context,
nervous.
After
wait, no,
I don't know,
we're not done yet.
45 minutes
Wait,
of trying.
Hold on. So
Oh, okay.
let's keep going. Sorry, not to cut you off again.
No, that's okay.
I know. There's a lot. Somebody's getting stomped out by Joe this weekend. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
But here we go. So
I'm gonna cut you off again.
you could cut me off. I'm so chill right now. This is amazing. I feel so good. But so me and Sexy Pepsi we ran Rom Shop, and these 2 guys saw us doing really well. They come up and like, "Hey, like we want the next court." We're like,
Dude,
"Cool."
I'm not gonna.
Morgan Wallen's cousin?
Yeah,
To
yeah,
describe
yeah,
one,
I was
yeah.
about to say,
Guy's name was Andrew. Really nice guy.
But he did look like the one guy.
Oh,
that you
the
were
one
playing
dude.
against
Spitting.
was a
The other
dead
guy was a
ringer.
folk cat.
Spitting image of Morgan
I'm
Wallen.
not gonna lie. I feel like Pat looks like more. And I'll put listen, ladies and gentlemen, in this podcast, if Monday's not too late, I'm gonna put it side by side of Patrick
we
Lynch.
could take him next to
And
the
choking Neely's
in our
face.
in our bedroom. We have the mugshot of Morgan Wallen.
But but Morgan Wallen wears a shirt just like this. And I'm gonna put him next to. I feel like Pat looks like Morgan Wallen
Morgan
right now.
Wallen and I want to change bank accounts. I'm totally cool with that.
You know who I
You
felt
have
like
no idea what's in his bank
was a
account.
younger version of Morgan Wallen, like in the Florida Georgia line, up down song, was our fucking golf cart driver today, kind of ish.
A little bit, yeah. I can see
Yeah,
that.
I can see that too. Yeah.
Nice guy. Is his name Austin too?
His name was Austin.
Yeah, it was
I didn't
Austin.
even say Austin. Like, hey, Austin. I didn't even go there.
Well, thanks, Pat.
Pat,
You
you're a
embarrassed
gem.
us.
You're a gem.
All right, so let's get back to the story. So
Hey, Pepsi.
we tattooed these boys, and these 2 guys come up to us and they're like, "Hey, you guys want to play?" Like they wanted the court, so we walk off. We're a little tipsy. We're having a good time.
You're just playing with friends.
That's the camera blocked.
No, he's kind of
Yeah, that's
a little bit.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, now you see what we got. You see them vital steals? That's life, ladies and gentlemen. Life. Hit me.
I appreciate you showing
Hit me,
the
go
fans that
Pepsi.
I'm getting a fucking Coors Light.
Pepsi, hit me, baby. Wait. Oh, you don't hit that cord. We can't break another one. Or the light's gonna go. All right.
No,
So these 2 guys come up. We're playing, and like, "Hey, you guys got rules on bags?" Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just having a good time. No big issue. We're just having a good time.
Here's like the whole counts is -3, and if
Every
we
time you
miss
make one, it's negative points.
Yeah.
negative,
I make
yeah,
one, it's
every
positive.
time you put it on the board, negative
So
points.
me and Andrew start. Andrew sinks 2 in a row, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I could tell immediately he's trying to hustle us. And then immediately after that, they kind of slowed it down.
He threw the most wild, fake throws I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, he was like, not only did he just sink these right away, his following shots were like 10 feet off the board. Just launched them far beyond the board. The consistency was so off. He was
There's
looking to
so many
hustle.
chords you got to be careful for Pat.
Beard, what was the final score of your game?
I think it was 21.
It felt like you
19.
guys were kind of close.
No, it was 21-19.
Okay.
The dude pulled up a scoreboard on his cell phone. So
I did see that. I'm like,
this dude was serious. But it felt like they were trying to hustle us. Like they were trying to get us to win.
You could easily see like they were like trying like the next team that came up to like, hey, we're gonna play, and then like they're like, oh, you want to play against us? It's like, no, we got 2 other people, and they were kind of looking around and like, oh, well, this sucks. Let's go to the bar and
Yeah. Nice guys, really nice guys, but they were looking to hustle on corn
kind of like
bags.
when the one time Peter beat some guy in Papa Shot, and he's like, hey, play me again, Venmo me, and Peter's like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah,
Oh, thank
this
you.
other idiot. Yeah, jeez, that's a whole other story. I remember that. I was telling Lauren that I'm like, hey, this dude's
In
trying to,
Chicago at the store.
he's trying to hustle people. I'm not. Listen, the only nice thing about growing up in a city, ladies and gentlemen, is you are a little bit more streetwise.
Very diverse
you
interactions.
Could tell immediately when somebody's trying to F or like screw with you.
On a side note, I heard that the store's closed.
No way.
Yeah, closed.
Wow.
I guess it didn't do very well after the pandemic and everything. I don't know. I think Mike Boswell may have told me that one. The store was closed.
No way.
Interesting.
I would love to go down there just to take a look. We haven't been in that area.
But
in a
that
minute.
area, you know what's the
What
problem
was
with
the
that
bar
area?
next to it? The one that we used to go to.
Belmont's.
Beaumont wasn't next to it, but it
Beaumont's.
was like a couple.
It was a couple doors
But
down.
there's also that nice bar that's on the corner of the Move
Maps.
or Mav Lounge. No, it's Maps is the
Oh, I know
Mav
what you're
room's
talking
over
about. No,
by,
yeah.
Jack
It's
and Ginger.
the something room, isn't it? Something room.
I thought it was like the Mauve or Mave or Mave or some
Also
kind
the
of.
map room.
The map room's over by Jack and Ginger. What's the one that's across, like kitty cornered the store?
Oh,
Marquee Lounge.
Oh yeah.
It is Marquee Lounge.
Is it the Marquee Lounge?
There with an F.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know my bars. Let's be honest. 'Cause I might be an alcoholic. It's okay, Joe. How you doing over there, buddy? You're looking like you're leaning in there.
Joe's like,
No,
yeah,
no.
stop talking to me.
Here we go.
I'm just getting interrupted a lot, so I'm not trying to interrupt anyone else.
You should.
Joe,
though.
can I cut you off?
Go for it. We got the stuff. So we got, ladies and gentlemen, we got a steak dinner at 7:30. We need to.
What time is it right now?
It's
5:40. No, we're not going anywhere. But I'm just saying we gotta keep the slight buzz. Go in there, eat the shit out of a steak, and then we can get wild. But
Oh, Pepsi's
After-
dripping in the penalty box.
after we did a
So after this intense game of bags,
yep.
we walked to Broadway.
We're still the bag.
As we
We're on the long version.
as we make our way there, Peter and I stop off, pop into a little corner joint, get ourselves a nice Irish coffee.
Oh,
Get-
how good was that
Spot
Irish
on,
coffee?
spot
Yeah,
on.
absolutely clutch moment.
I don't know if we've been told more in our lives that you cannot leave with a drink.
Oh, I mean, before the drink,
So you know
multiple
the feeling
times,
you got.
After the drink.
during the drink,
After the drink.
after the drink. They're like, please leave the
After
cups
saying
here.
goodbye.
Don't, yeah.
When you're walking outside, hey, this is a great drink. Oh, yeah, hey, make sure you don't leave with the drink. Yeah, we just finished them. What?
Now, Nashville has open container law, so as long as it's in a plastic or paper cup, you're fine. But it can't be in aluminum, metal, or glass.
It has to be in a paper cup, really.
Plastic or paper. Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's what the
Yep.
guy said too at the thing today.
Yeah. So we get our Irish coffees, have that, make our way to Broadway, and then from that point on, we're just kind of bouncing, ping ponging from bar to bar. You know, hit up
getting shit-faced.
Honky Tonk Central, of course.
We were there for a while.
Yeah, that's where we spent most of the night.
We had all 3 floors.
Yes, absolutely. Hit up all 3 floors. Did a lot of dancing. Did a lot of singing. Went to a couple other bars. Of course, every bar has a live band, especially here in Nashville. Maybe paid $60 a round, regardless of what we ordered.
$9. $9 beer night.
The first bar was $36. Where I bought
I
the
paid
first round.
$25 today, and I was like, "This is the cheapest round by and far that I bought."
The first
at
one
all.
was 36 and change. I
We
was
need
like,
to go back to
"Ooh,
we need to go back to that Johnny Cash bar in Austin where it was $20 for 9 beers.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding you. I woke up this morning thinking like, good Lord, what was the last night
I
expensive?
heard you saying that, and I was like, "He's 100% right."
not-
It-
Dude,
I'm
it was
thinking about-
$60 every round, and we're five drinks for, and it was all 5 beers.
and these are just
We're very
normal
Coors
rounds.
Lights.
This is not special beers.
$70
It's Coors Light.
a freaking round.
They're not
$2 for Coors Light. You could buy literally
not
fucking
not bigger rounds either. These are
Let 'em know,
bottles
Pat.
of Coors Light, just your normal everyday thing.
One nice thing that me and Joe did together. So we go up there, at the honky tonk, This is a classic
Seeing
movie.
Peter in a honky tonk.
The classic. Me and Joe are classic guys.
Oh, you are classy.
Guy stood up next to me and Joe. Tall dude.
Oh, Joe told me this story.
I don't think I heard this story.
I was being nice to him. I'm like,
I swear, I think this guy stood up just to see if he was taller than you.
and he wasn't.
That dude was like
I don't know.
6'6". He had a couple
He
inches
told the
on
lady he
you.
was 6'5", and I'm 6'6".
That dude was like 6.
I think
he had
you're
heels on,
underselling
you say.
yourself.
Oh,
He
maybe
said
he
he
has
did.
boots on. Okay, I
He
didn't
said
look
he
at
had
his
heels on.
I didn't look at his shoes. That dude was definitely taller though.
Look,
Taller
the shoes
and
make a difference.
and
No, they
thick.
do. They listen. If me and Pure were stand up right now. Oh,
Yeah,
not
you're
so
wearing
much.
Converse
I'm in
like
flats.
yeah.
Me and Joe,
But like
standing
me
next
and
to each
Chris
other
are
would be
usually
screwed.
the same height depending on the shoes. And so right now I'll sit taller than
would be taller.
that dude. That dude was very tall. He was definitely in that moment. He was 100%.
That was
I don't know if
huge,
he.
bitch.
I didn't see his shoes, but he was taller than you. Yeah.
That hurt, Joe.
Remember
He
when
was
we
a
tried
big
to go to
boy.
Margaritaville?
What?
Which
Remember when
one?
we tried to
The
go
first
to
one or the second
Margaritaville?
one?
Yeah.
First one or the second one?
Only the first one. You pointed out the second one, and
All right, so
everyone-
the guy got up, was nice enough to let us get up at the
Very
bar.
kind. That was the reason.
So
He
we
moved
bought
out of the
him
way.
a Jack and Diet. That
why
round,
would you do that?
we'd just be nice guys. He was nice.
He honestly, the whole bar was packed. He
Yeah.
saw us behind him, and
Got up,
he
walked
got
right.
up.
I'm like,
he
hey,
goes,
let me get you a drink for this.
Yeah, let me come on in.
I didn't know it was gonna be a
To order the
$30
round.
drink.
Hey, that sucks, but I mean that's fair.
He was very kind. Yeah, he was.
Didn't know it
nice.
was gonna be a $30 drink. That round was like $80. Diet and Jack and 5 Coors Lights is $80.
I mean, that's
Dude.
like, that's tourism for everyone.
That is 100%. Yeah.
Wrigley is a better area.
here's-
It's in Broad Street.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, where?
We could have bought $7 Coors Lights at
What was?
Old Crow, and still would have been under.
What would you drink those
Oh,
$5
we
Bud
would buy.
Lights?
We were buying buckets last weekend, right? And that was still cheaper.
$5 Bud Lights, baby. $4.
But the put. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off again.
No,
I've
no,
done
no
it all
worries.
day
No
long.
worries.
But what's the most expensive bar in Chicago? Because like,
There's
$50
nothing
round-
like that.
You
Broad
have to-
Street is insane.
You'd have to go to a club, and even
you know-
then,
you know-
I don't think you're paying as
Dude,
much.
It's $7
Just for
club,
beers.
right?
When I think
Yeah,
about
$7,
some
$8.
bars are like $7-8 a beer.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had them at almost $10 a beer. I'm not even
Minus-
kidding you.
yeah.
$60 a round.
It was.
what
yeah.
happens when somebody from Chicago, like that owns a bar, like a club thing, realizes that like you can charge $10 in
Yeah, we're
here in Vegas? and
Don't
New
you
York,
dare yawn,
and-
Pat.
Well,
not
here's,
going there.
here's the crazy thing, because the bars we were at today, I wish I could. On Division, not Division Chicago, Division
Oh, they were on
Nashville.
Division in Chicago.
But
We were in Chicago, baby.
those bars significantly cheaper. Also, the spots that a lot of local
that was
Nashvilleians.
like when we
Even the
We'll hang out in.
shots. I paid for like 7 shots, and they were cheaper than
Oh yeah.
that was like
5 Coors Lights. Ladies and gentlemen, we love a Coors Light.
The first round, I think it was me that got the first round. And I don't mean that in a weird way, but like I remember putting down because we all got
Badass.
cocktails.
About time that you fucking bought a round.
If it's not Pat hiding from around.
It's Joe. It's Joe.
Get the fuck out! I am not. Listen,
Joe, can you see the
Oh,
bill
wait.
coming up and running to the back?
Pat, you don't even get the fucking opportunity to talk. Shut your fucking mouth. All right.
So angry. There you go.
But-
there it is.
The first round was all cocktails. It was all like
Yeah,
Tito's
you got
and
fucked.
Sprite. And that but what I'm saying is
The best
that
one, Pepsi was like, what do you want? Pepsi's like, oh, I'll take what Chris having. I'm like, oh, cocktail.
that is true. But even that first round was significantly cheaper
Yeah.
than a round of beers.
You were nice enough to be. I did feel a little bad about that. And you were super nice about it, and we were like, "Hey, that wasn't as bad."
It was
Oh,
kinda
no,
like Austin.
yeah.
Like, I remember Austin, like when we were on the main street, it was we went to Rainy Street. It was much cheaper.
Rainy,
price point.
yeah, kind of same thing. Like 6th Street is the bussin' packed place. Broadway, same thing in Nashville, and then Division is to Rainy Street in Austin.
Yeah.
It's just like more local.
Local people go there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
It's the
legitimately.
Wicked Park. It's the Wicked Park for you.
What was I
Chicago
gonna say? Son of a gun, I lost it. The Bloody Mary was tremendous.
I regret not getting that. You
Me
did
and
that.
Lauren-
They
so-
had a
so-
full Bloody
yeah.
Mary like buffet bar.
And
I
could have.
just wanted to come
I'm
in and
so
grab,
simple. Yeah,
grab
bacon.
a thick cut of
Bacon.
pepper. They had like pepperonis there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, but So me and Lauren, I have never really been a tomato juice type of
Oh,
guy.
huge
Joe's a
Bloody
big
Mary guy.
Schwartz Lynch.
Nice,
Really?
Yeah.
My dad's a big Bloody Mary guy.
I love a
Joe,
Bloody Mary.
Joe put me on to a Bloody Mary.
Post race,
Oh,
one of the best things you can
Joe,
get.
legitimately.
I know, all the
But I don't
accoutrements-
need the spice.
Oh, I love the
we
spice.
did-
Extra Tabasco.
Joe was Pat came with us to a pot Pat, me, Chris, and Lauren last Sunday after a wild night went to a Cubs game, and Lauren was like, "Hey, I want a Bloody Mary," and I'm like, "You know what? I like a Bloody Mary." Joe, so I like a Bloody
So
Mary.
it was like $16.
We got a insanely spicy Bloody Mary. And today, you know what I did? I was like, I just want the Tito's and I want the Bloody Mary mix.
Yep.
It was tremendous. I don't need the
It
spice
was
that
so
hard.
good.
I have at my house. I have the from Galena. I have a mix. It's like a Hellfire vodka, which is like vodka brewed with like jalapeno peppers,
Jalapenos.
and a mix. So like that one, I'm gonna serve that at the engagement party.
So sorry.
Nice.
I'm just gonna kind of go through the end of last night,
Yeah, let's
coming
finish it
into
up.
today
We're
very
killing
quickly.
ourselves. We're killing ourselves here.
We went to multiple bars, popped around. End of the night comes.
Oh, nice.
Time to go home. I think we spent 30 minutes trying to get onto a scooter. Didn't realize post midnight. It's about 2:00. Maybe
Peter were
post.
committed to
Maybe
getting those
2:30. Maybe spent 15, 20 minutes trying to get on scooters. Didn't realize they shut them down here at midnight. So we get back. Peter was very nice enough.
Can I know it's good, but
No.
I swear to God, ladies and gentlemen, 'cause now I don't know if this is new or if this is in Nashville, if it's Austin, but I took a picture legitimately 6 times of the front and the back of my driver's license. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it. It's me. It's not this. I'm sorry, Joe, but it's it was. I don't know if it was that. I'm getting it.
Listen, we were all riding the struggle bus trying to get these goddamn scooters going.
I remember looking up like, is it just me? Am I the only idiot who can't get this to work?
There was 3 or 4 different types of scooters. I downloaded every scooter app. Every scooter. Bird.
Pat humped the bicycle thing like 7 times.
I downloaded the app.
Lift.
I had Bird
Spin.
and Bird's like,
There was a 4th one.
we're charging from 12 to 5. I'm like, okay, let me try the other one. The other one just wouldn't work, and the other one just like we don't recognize his pin.
I'm surprised we didn't just try and mush it. Just like
Pepsi.
Let's go.
yeah, Flintstone our asses on the scooters to the
Pepsi
apartment.
downloaded the bike app and like got the thing to, like it said it unlocked. and
There
it
was
just
2 bike. Yeah,
would
he
not unlock for
Yeah.
him.
No. So there's something here. Not the case in Chicago, but there's something here post midnight to 5 a.m.
They don't want
The guy-
dumb sinking scooters.
The guy
Probably,
that
yeah.
drove the
But-
golf cart today literally confirmed that like if you were at like midnight, you can't get a scooter. Like
He got left-
his
he got-
had like a low battery, and he's like, I did the stupid thing where like I was on the opposite side of the city of where I need to be.
Yeah.
I got off the scooter because it had low battery. I tried to get on another one. It was after midnight, and I had to walk.
It was one of those
because it
things
just
where
wouldn't give me another
he got it before midnight. He was driving it through midnight, and as soon as he got off,
Yeah.
he couldn't get
Can
a
I
new one.
say that is, you know what, Nashville? I got to give it to you. It's very smart.
That's a smart call.
I'm not even kidding you.
Herbert ass should have been right.
Hold on. I will say this though. Yes, that is probably the case.
Go ahead,
But
Joe.
Chicago streets are built bigger. You have the bike lane. You don't get that here in Nashville. So you're driving
but you
with
also
traffic.
don't have the same amount of traffic. Like at late night where we were walking, I think
It was kind of dead.
There was
one or
nobody
2
there.
cars drove past the whole entire time. we
Yeah.
walked back.
But here's the thing. The reason I thought it was a good idea is because I immediately went up there and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck up this scooter. I'm gonna see
how fast I
how
can go.
fast I can. I'm hitting bumps. I can't wait to fly. Stupid.
driving like Joe Keneally in Austin.
Watch me jump the river,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. Let me get into the river real
Red
quick.
lights
fast,
don't
too
mean
furious.
shit to me.
No, seriously. Thank God Nashville is smarter than me.
So
They're like, come on, let's go.
And so Joe finishes.
So at some point we all gave up. We started walking the 5-minute walk back to the apartment anyways.
Really long
It was
walk.
probably like it's like a 10. We made it like a 30-minute walk, which is like probably like a
Yeah,
15-minute walk.
we're thankfully staying just
went
off
across
the
the bridge.
strip of Broadway, and walk home. Peter was nice enough to order pizza. We get some pizza
Chris
as
paid
we
for
walk
that. We're
in.
gonna split that.
And at some point, I don't know how, nobody understands. Pat doesn't even remember this last night, but Peter goes, "You guys,
You smell that?
you smell it? It's smoky. It's smoky in here. You guys, something burning?" Well, I don't know how it happened, but we have an electric stove here. Got turned on, burnt a hole straight through the box. Had to open all the windows. Fan.
Thank God Chris and Joe were fucking wound in because
Sprinklers.
dude, I'll tell you this. Lauren and I love a good. I'm not the biggest fan, but Lauren loves a good smash burger. And I watched a video on how to make the this is the type of guy I am. I'm a good guy.
What a guy.
What a guy. So I wanted to get her the perfect smash burger for the night. Ooh. How you do that is you have to the temperature of the fry
thing.
Yeah,
the pan
has
that
to
you're
be
using.
like 190
It has
degrees.
to be fucking just
On fire. Like face melting hot.
You throw water on it and automatically
Yes.
turns to smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what the flat top I have is good for.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I got it
Nobody
going.
cares, Pat.
I got it going. And I throw it in there and I smash the shit out of this burger. 5 seconds in. And it's like the world is ending. There's like the nuclear bombs are coming. And I'm like, I'm fucking fanning everything. I'm opening all the windows. It's 5 degrees outside. Lauren's not home. I'm trying to make her smash burger so she doesn't know. Freaking, I'm and
He
Cat
comes home. He's
Cat-
just watching
yes.
smoke come
Yeah.
out of the window.
Oh, no, for sure. No joke. No joke.
She comes in. She's like, "Why is it 20 degrees in our apartment right now? Don't worry about that. Don't
Why is
worry
it
about
20 degrees and I can only
I
see
finally
5
get
feet
it
in
off.
front of me?
I get it off. I turn it down. I get it off.
I made you a smash burger. Oh, cool. Now everything smells like smoke.
No joke. I finally get it off. It's so cold in an apartment. I turn it down low. I go to the second one because hers is burned to shit. I gotta have a good one at least. I go
Nice,
smash
nice.
mine. And like Lauren's not here. I'm like, okay, cool. I saved the day. It's not going off. It's cool. I smash one. Lauren walks in the apartment. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. The whole world is
It's upsetting.
So he's like, I got it.
Anytime I cook a steak on the skillet, it's always guaranteed to set off the smoke alarm. I don't know a way to not.
I'm not
not
gonna lie.
have that thing
These
go
ones
off.
terrify me because they're like the
you
automatic.
guys did
sprinklers.
such a good job.
These sprinklers are actually built to withstand a certain temperature. So these sprays, we don't have to worry
those won't
about.
pop
The
till you
only,
get a certain heat.
yeah. So all we had to worry about was the tall thing, or the actual smoke alarm.
Yeah.
But regardless, got everything taken care of. Continued eating our delicious pizza.
Dude,
chicken
okay, let's be honest
fingers,
though, those
and
mozzarella sticks
copious amounts
They
of
were
mozzarella
garbage.
sticks.
What's with the
So
shit-
bad.
Absolute trash.
What's with the shit mozzarella sticks you got lately?
Garbage.
In the world.
Garbage.
The Galena ones where they were like,
Oh.
where there was no cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese. in
No.
the-
No
cheese?
The cheese had been fried so much it was like stuck to the thing. and it had no
you
taste.
couldn't. Those ones weren't like shit. They were just they nuked them too hard.
Can I say something about Nashville? And I love you, Nashville, for this. We're from Chicago. We're a little bit prone to underfeeding your friends. Nashville, you're a little bit of a bigger. You're Southern, so you feed your
Yeah,
boys.
you feed the people.
I thinking last
It's like
night.
20. There was
I
like
was hungry.
500 mozzarella sticks.
I was
the
hungry,
mozzarella
thinking
sticks?
like, let me take care of my boys. Everybody's gonna be
I
fed
thought,
well.
I thought they made a mistake in the order. I was like, how are there so many fucking mozzarella sticks? I legitimately thought they fucked up the order.
Who?
I got 2 orders. That's all I got. There's
Listen,
7,000.
guys, if
Who
you
cut
wanted,
who cut
if you
the
wanted
string
cheese
in
last
half
night,
and deep fried them in.
if you wanted cheese last night,
Like, we need more mozzarella sticks.
No wonder we're all dying
you come
today.
to 700 First Avenue or wherever the fuck we're staying.
you
All
guys-
the cheese, all the
I
cheese.
feel like I was back in Milwaukee.
You
when we got all the
lactose
pizza
intolerant?
truck- What a pizza truck over
Fucking
here.
jump in the river, baby, because you'd be dead. But yeah. So we avoided the fire.
Yep.
All went to bed.
All went to bed.
Woke up today. You guys,
Everybody was
the
hungover.
two of you and
three
Pepsi
of
went
us,
on a nice run. I was apparently cuddling Chris all night,
It was great.
and then we went on
Pat
a
Lynch
nice,
came out in his boxers a couple times.
nice golf cart beer tour on Division Street for Pepsi's birthday.
Had a
The thing
great
that
time.
Pepsi picked out,
I'm not gonna lie.
fantastic time.
Outside of, like,
Austin was awesome.
We
The guy
did
Austin.
a guy in Austin on the tour bus, like doing that whole entire thing, was nice. But this golf cart thing, if you're looking for something for like a couple hours just to do,
That's fun.
solid.
Yeah, we had 5 guys. It was the perfect amount. Filled up the golf cart. Set 5 people, 6
Yeah.
including the
I
driver.
think you kind of need that kind of something on a Saturday to get you going again. 'Cause,
That
like,
is
'cause we were all
exactly
dying
what we
this morning.
needed.
We were all
I'll
dying.
tell you what.
absolutely.
I woke up feeling
When you're
like
watching
shit.
Austin Powers on
You're
a
giggling. You're
vacation,
giggling.
you gotta have something like that to get you going.
When-
Not even that. It was me. You're watching Austin Powers, and you got me and Peter drinking what little we have left of the gallons that we had started with on Friday.
Yep.
Joe just kind of like.
I had BioSteel,
yeah.
and I was like, I can't even
Pat
finish
was drinking
this.
water. Like you knew you were something.
I
was wrong.
saw Joe. I'm not even kidding you. When I saw Joe and he's like, "Hey, Pat, can you tint that window?" I was like, "Oh shit!" I hope. I was really nervous.
So
Crack
scared.
that window.
I was so scared. Oh, dude. Oh, that had nothing to do with the alcohol.
That was Pepsi being all over.
Everything to do with it was just so hot in the back
No,
of
I get
that
that,
car.
but
I
when you're
felt
a
so
little bit
bad.
hungover and the heat does not do
it
you
is
well
not
at
your
all.
friend.
You don't
Not
like
your
it.
friend
You don't like it
at all.
I felt so bad.
But
because,
there
like,
was so little airflow in that back there. I was like, dude, just crack the window.
I felt
please.
Yeah,
so bad
seriously.
because, like I got in there, I
This is
sat
nuts.
down, and
Look
like
at ice cold.
in like 2 minutes, I'm like, why does it feel like there's a monster between my legs? And I look down, and I'm like, oh,
Not a
He was
not a thing
blowing
Chris says
it,
often.
it does. I don't get that
That's
much
the
action.
clip. That's the clip.
Don't get that much action down there, Joe.
Chris,
What's
like
this
this
weird
is-
sensation to my leg?
Dude, we were in that Uber, and I was like, or in the lift. I was looking at the destination. I was like, we're only 4 minutes away, but Jesus Christ, I could use some oxygen
Yeah.
back here. It is
Poor
so
guy.
hot. It is the air is
Still talking
thick
about
back
football.
here.
But can we be honest? That first drink, that
Oh,
Switch.
when it came down to the first round, I was like,
Everybody went hard.
shit. I was like, oh no, I can't do beer. I can't do beer. Not only mentally was I saying that, but physically, if you just looked at my face, you're like, this guy,
Not a beer.
foot half in the grave. Or
no, you look good.
oh
You
no,
can-
no,
come on, you look good.
I had huge bags. I probably still do.
No, yeah.
But
I hate that. I hate that
but
look.
Pat threw out Tito's and Sprite, and I was like,
I'm doing it.
oh my God, there is a Messiah. And I was like, yes, that's what I need. That's what I need. Yes,
know
please, Tito's and Sprite.
You know what?
You got the Bloody Mary. Immediately regretted. I was like, oh damn, I could go for a Bloody Mary right now.
It was
But that
so good
Tito's
too.
and Sprite
It
was
so, whatever
so
mix I
good.
had, it was amazing.
You know what
So
blew my
good.
mind was I'm like, Joe's like, he's getting Tito's Sprite. He's getting a Bloody Mary. I'm getting Tito's Sprite. What do you want, Chris? I'm like, give me Makers and Sprite. And like Pat was like Jack and like 7-Up. I'm like, just give me Makers and Sprite. And then Pepsi's like,
Yeah, turn to Pepsi.
I will have what Chris is having. I'm like, oh fuck, we're screwed.
I heard
We're
that.
screwed.
I heard that, and I was like, I don't know. Pepsi
clearly
heard what he
knew what
ordered,
Chris
but
asked for,
let's
obviously.
do it. Let's do it.
Those drinks were great. It
They
was a good
were
time.
good.
That whole thing was great. So we got this golf cart tour thing. Took us on multiple bars on Division, and every bar that we went to, he laid out this mat. We did this golf thing, and then we kind of, it was a
And me
fun
and Pepsi
game.
whooped that ass.
Oh,
It was honestly very silly.
close by the end.
Let's be honest. It was very
was close
silly
in the end.
for him to just roll out a mat
Yeah.
like in the bar.
yeah,
But
it
like
was
Pat
fun.
Said, like, but
He
like
was-
Pat said, you need some silliness to get you going again. Like just
Yep.
stupidity. Like, and you know what you really need to be embarrassed. You need to be embarrassed because
Dude, how
let's go.
about
The
How
second
about
bar,
that
the second
last-
bar when we were at the
On
guys,
their get it in the what? Yeah, I'm like
the guys who were yelling at us who were literally wearing these shirts, part of their wardrobe. Not
yeah.
special, not
costume
special
for us.
special wardrobe.
Normal Saturday for these
I'm-
boys.
I lost my mind when fucking Randy Savage came out and was like,
yeah.
I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, this dude is like the definite. When you look up meathead in the dictionary, it's this fucking guy.
Oh my
Sweetheart,
God.
sweetheart of a
I
guy.
want that guy
That was
to
a
come out
Kung
and drink with us
Fu
tonight.
Saloon, right? That was that.
Yeah, I would buy that guy's drink
This
all
dude
day.
came out with 2 like mini buckets of ice.
They were pretty big though.
They were enormous. I don't
I don't think I could do that. Like,
No,
the-
dude,
No,
dude
come on,
just
that was like 10 pounds. If
dude
that.
just shoulder pressed him. Already a beefcake of a man.
Oh, insane.
in a tank top, huge man bun, lots of hair, and he just happened to know our host
yes,
Austin.
our host, yep.
So they were shooting the shit. He's pressing these things. We're
our golf
trying
ball
to
talking
shoot,
shit.
trying to shoot up the very little hill to not get. It was a fantastic time. Highly recommend. What was it called?
It was the golf cart golf tour in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
If you
Ask
look
for
it up
Austin.
on Google,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ask for Austin.
I asked
Definitely
him,
recommend.
I asked him if he did if he chose the bars or was the bars. So he said he chose the bars.
That's a good
Mhm.
move. Yeah.
And the other thing, like he also was kind of upset because the first bar we went to, that was kind of chill. We were in the back part. They also have 2 other bars, and they used to do those 2 bars. And They
all
won't let
owned,
them back.
Yeah, all owned by Doghouse,
Yeah,
DAWG.
the same bar that
But
owns that one.
He
Owns
banned
the other two, and they don't want them.
the owner of that bar banned him from all of them, basically, and I don't understand why. Cause I don't know. I mean, our group wasn't big.
I mean, on a Saturday morning, like you get business there.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what though? I whatever the last guy at that bar, he did say, "Hey, I don't know what's going on, but you're more than welcome here anytime you want to come." And I was like, I mean,
Dude was really cool too. Yeah.
I mean, when we walked out the first bar where
he said, yeah, he literally said, "Thank you for
he
guys coming."
stopped like
stopped us, yeah.
like that first one was like that first one we went to where they don't allow them at the other two bars.
Yeah.
Some guy stopped him. Was like, "You're more, like you guys are permanently welcome here. Like you can stop here
Yeah.
all the time. You tell everybody else, and it's like we got something like some parking thing. We'll take care of you." And it's like when he said that, like they weren't allowed the other two bars. It's like what the hell's
Listen,
going on?
ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end this podcast on that. If there's a business out there who's trying to bring you business, no matter what it is, be
Support
friendly.
any business that you can. Just
Yeah.
if you like it, support it.
I mean, I feel like if you're a bar, like you want that. Like, I mean, the early
It's
morning
free.
Saturday, like nobody's fucking like. Nobody's
Yeah.
there.
There was nobody's, and at those bars, were, you know what? Here's the thing I was thinking about.
The last
And well,
one's-
I'm
the
sorry,
last
with that
one's-
we're gonna end, but we're not going to yet because I was thinking about this. I picked 2:00 today for two reasons. One, I want to give us time to do this beautiful podcast because I love the Saturday Night Pregame podcast. Check us out on. Hey, do me a favor, hit us at like,
Peter,
subscribe,
ring the
check
bell.
Ring the bell. Check us out on
Ring the bell.
podcast
Slightly
S&P
gone,
for
slightly
Twitter
gone.
and Instagram. But I wanted to make sure we got this in. But I also wanted to make sure we dinner-wise we had a little bit of time. But I thought if we'd done this at 3 or 4, we would have gone. We just kept going.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, it'd been
It was a
awesome.
great
Wants
time.
to keep going, honest to God.
No, we were. Oh, were we ever? But I can only imagine. Like, and even in the morning, it's a great wake up.
not gonna lie.
But when it was perfect timing. But none of these bars were super busy, and we were not forced, but we were welcome to drink as much as we could.
You know,
Super.
the
Sorry.
I apologize. The only thing I like is you know how like you're looking for something to do on a Sunday, and you're kind of like you've done the Friday, you've done the Saturday, or done the Saturday and you went hard.
Yeah.
This is kind of a nice thing for like a Sunday where you can get like back into it, like
Yeah.
kind of Top Golf thing where like you're not really feeling it. You want to do something that's like
Oh yeah,
activity
100%.
but you don't want to
So,
drink a lot.
A
This is great.
semi-rally of sorts that just kind of gets the gears flowing
mean,
again. Yeah,
It was,
100%.
it was like the brunch tour we did in Austin. Like you gotta
Yeah.
get something to get you back in.
Outside of the fact that like we did this thing, like I wouldn't mind doing those bars tomorrow. Just for,
100%.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
hang
yeah.
out, have a few beers. It's
Yep.
a good time.
100%.
All right, boys. This is I could not be more excited to be doing a travel podcast. This was amazing.
Is the
This
bucket
party's
list
good.
item for beer? Check
Yes.
it off.
No, yeah, it is. Listen, I could die a happy man at this point. Thank you guys and thank you, Pat, seriously, for packing this all up. I know it was last
Pat,
minute.
you're the man.
You the man, buddy.
You're still a piece of shit.
Joe,
Here,
I don't know how many. I'm gonna count how many times we cut you off in this podcast.
I'm
you poor
not.
thing.
Hey, Joe, can you say another word so I can cut you off one more time?
Shut
Shout out,
up.
Joe.
I did.
I hate you, Joe.
Hey, now 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
You can't
actually- we actually gotta stop.
birthday.
It
To
caught-
Pepsi.
You can't do the whole song or you get cut. You
Oh,
cause,
it's gotta be-
Stop
And
it.
on that note, bye. Dun, 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 dun.